Well, hello my friends, this is Gladys from Gladys Garden in Heart of a Gypsy. Coming back to you to continue with our making of our Disney theme album. I have been absent for almost a week, but you know, as you saw my last video, I ran out of this particular red color cardstock. And somehow I thought I had enough, but I didn't. And I ordered from two places, and one just came in. So hooray when the other one comes in, you know, because I can always use it. But let's just do just a quick recap of what we've done. And I'm sorry my voice is a little hoarse today too. It was a long day to work at home, and it was windy. Anytime that it's windy here, you know, it gets the pollen going and everything. So anyway, saying all that, so from the beginning, you should have this page done. So that's the inside of a page, and I'm not sure if I added any more stuff since the first time. I probably have, because you know I have issues with that. The minute I see something and I think, okay, I can put that there. So anyways, I think you've seen this one too. And I remember telling you that my photos that I put in here, they're chronologically done. So we had no kids here whatsoever, no babies. So it was just my husband and I on our honeymoon, because that's one of the places we went for honeymoon. First picture right there. And then, you know, obviously we took other pictures later on that we went out with the other couples, that one couple that didn't have any kids, and then another couple that had a kid the same age as my oldest. So we were able to do that. And it's really here from the back of page number 1 that we began with the twins when they were about, I would say 7, 8, something like that. So you've seen that. And you know, the famous photo that everybody takes in front of the Mickey face right as you enter the park. I had to. A lot of these were postcards that, to be honest, I just took pictures of the postcards because I wasn't going to buy them. Or you can just download them from the internet too. But you know, I know that's what I wanted to portray in here, and I did it. So, well, at least I feel like I did. I have been cutting lots of die cuts. Let me just show you the pile here. Give me 2 seconds and I'll pick it up. Just so you know that I haven't... Look, this is all die cuts that I've been doing since the last we spoke. Because I knew that once the paper got here, I wanted to get going. And I printed things that I hadn't used before. And again, I'm still using Mickey and Friends cartridge by Provo Craft, and I'm also using the font one. So there's 2 in there. And I just got in the mail my Winnie the Pooh. In fact, let me get that real quickly here. Sorry guys, I should have totally be prepared, but okay, I wasn't. So I have the Mickey and Friends and Mickey font, and then I just got this one, and then I also got Beauty and the Beast, but that was still in the package. I haven't gotten it out because we don't have a lot of pictures with these characters, but it will happen. You know, as I mentioned at the beginning of the book, of my starting the book, we're planning a trip in June or July to Disneyland, and it's still our favorite place. To me, still the happiest place on earth. To me, I turn 8 every time I go there, and I go goo goo gaga, because and that's how I feel. I love it. No wonder, we went there for honeymoon. So all good memories that we have of Disneyland, they're always good for us. So I said, I'm just gonna get this. And once we get, over to Disneyland, I'll make sure I'll take some pictures that would match these other characters that are part of Disney, but I don't have really pictures with them because, everybody that goes there says right away it's Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, or whatever, Goofy, all those things. So anyhow, I got all my cartridges. So again, I think I did mention last time I talked to you. Let me drink some water. I'm getting really dry. What did I put? Oh, hold on. sorry, my throat gets really dry. Anyways, I think it was on the last video that I mentioned that if any of you would like to have the die cuts, if you don't have the dies, I can do it for you. I do not have a price yet because I'm not done with the book yet. And I don't know, you know, how many die cuts will, you know, be done at the end of the book. And I'm presuming it's going to be a lot. Things like this are very easy to cut, and I can get a bunch, you know, out of one sheet. But there's other things, like for instance, the Goofy here. Let me see if I can just move it a little bit. This one, I'll tell you how many pieces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and they're really little. And then when you're trying to put them together, you go, where does that fit? But it does. Once you see it, it makes sense. So it's kind of difficult. So if I would do those things, I probably would put them together for you, because you're probably going to think I was on drugs or something. Because the way they look together, once you cut them, you go, how can that match? But it does. That's how it is. So anyways, things like this are not difficult. You know, there's 3 papers to this, Minnie and Mickey. So those things are good. Let's see, what other things? You can make your own cards. We talked about using the heavy duty, I think it's called heavy duty, manila folders. They're anywhere, say, from Walmart to any other office supplies. So don't get the regular, get the heavy duty, because those are thicker and they absolutely resemble the ones that you buy like from Tim Holtz or other person for a lot more money. And this is just so much cheaper. So okay, so you've seen all this obviously. Sorry if I'm boring you with, I just want to make sure that you know, you don't feel like you're being cheated just because I took a while. Back to this, and we left on page number, we finished page number 2, then began on page number 3. On page number 3, you know, we did this, and I've already done a video on this, on how to do this. A lot of these pictures were either downloaded or they were postcards that I had bought and saved. But you don't even have to go buy them. You can, you know, download them from the internet for free too. If it's going to enhance the picture that you have, and you know, when there's characters out there, if you're like me, I don't want to wait an hour to be taking a picture with some of those characters. I love, you know, I love being able to, but it takes so long. So many times all you have to do is this. But if you really want a picture with the character, well then wait, by all means. I don't really care for that, especially as many children as I have. No, I gotta kind of, you know, keep a count of how many heads I have in front of me. All right, enough rambling. So I'll put this back. You know, I already showed you how I did that. I took this right here, and I'd probably do some journaling or, you know, anything. My journaling will be done privately, just because you know, there's no need for anybody else to read what I'm going to say or whatever. Not that it's anything bad. It's just I feel like that's my, you know, my area. But at least I'm going to tell you where to go. Remember on this one I told you it's supposed to be a 4-photo thing, and then I messed it up here. Well, I just cut it a little bit bigger, this paper, and you can never tell that it wasn't, you know, on purpose that way. Minnie and Mickey over here are matching shoes, and she's got her bow. So, and I know that Mickey always has yellow shoes and stuff, but you know what? I wanted to be a little bit daring and a little bit original on it. So there's my girls with Pluto again. So fun time. Okay, so, and we went up to here. I believe this was the last page after we, you know, I still have to put pictures in here, and I can still put pictures on the back of it. And another thing I wanted to say to you, yes, I do encourage you to do a Disney theme album because I think most people love Disneyland, but I was one of those people that I said to myself, I will never do at Disneyland. I am one of those. So guilty as sin. Don't know why, but then once I put that a little bit of a vintage flair with a little bit of distressing here and there, and choosing your papers carefully, then I really liked it, and I am just so proud. But this album can be made into any theme. So you can follow, you know, my recipe, or you can put your own embellishments, and that is absolutely okay. Basically what you need, it's, you know, the guts of the book, which is how to put your front and back cover and your spine, and how to add your main pages to the spine. And after that, really, is totally up to you. But I've been really satisfied with it. So, all right. So let's get to page number 4. On page number 4, because remember this, let's see, this is number 3. Okay, see if I'm not confusing myself. Yeah, this is still number 3. So this is the back of page number 3. See how easy you get confused? Oh my God. Anyway, so don't always trust me. Second guess yourselves. Anyway, so up to here, now we're going to begin with, I only had one sheet to begin on page number 4. So within page number 4, remember all our pages have a pocket, right? So let me show you in this other color. I cut this out, and this is also, hold on 2 seconds. Let me get my 2 cartridges. I apologize terribly. My 2 cartridges, Mickey and Friends and Mickey Font also, and I'm trying to see where did I get it from. Not from the font, so obviously I got it from, yeah, from the Mickey and Friends. So anyways, look at this frame. Aren't they cool? I thought they were just amazing. Now this is cut at 5, so I probably will encourage you, if you have the cartridge, to cut it at maybe 4.5, because it's right on the border. It almost, like if you're not careful enough, it'll almost come out of the page. So it's just perfectly exact. So, but if you feel comfortable doing that, go for it. I just thought that, you know, it was like, oh wow, it's, I mean, on the border. I can't have not one hair this way or one hair the other one. It's just really close. But I do love the size, because, you know, for the photos, the other trick that I did for that, I saved what's inside, not because I'm going to use it, but because this is what I'm going to use. It's my template for my photo. So obviously this one goes here. Let's see, obviously this one, I think it obviously go there. No, oh, here it is. Obviously that 11.5. And what I did, I just held it so on top of the other one this way. Can you see it? There you go. Because I'm trying not to waste any paper. I'm trying to use, you know, as much as I can. And if I do any cuttings to accommodate, this is as far, everything that I've been trimming, you know, this is as much. So I'm trying to utilize as much as I can of the paper, obviously to accommodate more photos. So I got this here ready. I think I'm going to do some pattern paper here. I'm thinking of doing some Project Life and this one. But since I got the paper now, I got another paper that would fit in here. Let's see. Yeah, just like that. So when you open it, it'll go like that. So it's a huge kind of so it'll close like this. So I'm going to do what I did with this. This is obviously a 12 by 12, but I did not cut the strip in there because I don't really care for it, so it doesn't matter. All I know is that from this score line, let's see if I can show you. There's the score line all the way to here. I do know it's 11 because I needed 1 inch. In this case, it's 1 1/4 inches probably. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be covered, so I didn't feel like taking it off. And so be honest, I was lazy. So, okay. So I'm going to go use remember, use your paper as your guide. And once you do that, there's what you got. And this doesn't matter because you're going to do a pattern paper, either a layout, or you're going to do Project Life, or whatever it is that you like to do. So page number 4 is practically, the guts of it is done. So I have this one's right here, which is, is the one that carries our main pocket. To that, I added this one. And you see me, I'm not even sure if I showed you this, but I attached it to the bottom of this, and then attached another one. So when I close it, it'll close like this. So when I open it, it opens like this. And let me open the book so you can kind of appreciate. You see how long? It doesn't even fit on the monitor. But anyways, I haven't done a page like that, so that is your last page that you would learn. Now I'm going to start repeating because it just gets crazy. And at this point, I don't think I want any more ideas, but whatever. So at this point, I'm going to start just kind of decorating. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take a few minutes break so I can decide what paper I want to put in here or here, and then also in here, and whether I'm going to be doing some either just photo frames or a layout look-alike, anything like that. So this is it. I just wanted to kind of let you know that I didn't fall off the surface of the earth. Just didn't have the paper, and now I do. So let's get moving. So I hope you can join me for my next video, okay? You guys take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.